win condition. Top Esports, they're fine lanes. The Ornn is fine versus the Sion, and 369 is fantastic on it. Galio is fine versus the Ari, the Zyrocon is fine versus the Kalista Renata as well, and their theory is fine. Just the highlight. If you're playing Ari, you need to snowball. By the way, there's an item which is really good for you that can allow you to do that. So now you've got that in inventory, both mid laners do, and you're looking to see if you can leverage off those first fights. Weibo, they took the first one, next
Jackie.
to...
Oh, Jackie does get the feather storm off, and that means there'll be a cease and desist angle. Xiao, who's looking, body block, hero's entrance. Xiao needs to get back over the wall, but it's that cream out in alone. He got his ultimate interrupted, and Jackie got no mana. In comes Sion, and chops down the 3 eventually. They lose both bot laners and the mid laner and the jungler. Weibo, 4 for none. And Light as well is well ahead. Early Berserk Greaves, 2 kills. Engaged from Hung, flashed away from. Did burn the quickness, but that didn't land.
It's just a minute until the Dragon. Remember, there's a very powerful set of players here for Weibo now.
Decimating smash on 2, but the turnaround is brutal. Bailout is good onto TM, but he won't get the heal. Kanavi will call the pack. Crisp in danger, throws down the heal, but he's about to be burned to his namesake. Getting some decent healing is Neferi, but it's still not enough to keep the life. Cream low, gets himself adjusted, but Light pulls out the spears. Turns out that's not bad into Stone in the long run. Jacula staying alive for a second, but it's a triple kill to Light. Make it the Quadra. Where the hell is the Ornn? He's reset and got off the map.
They've done that well. Then they started getting the early dragons, sorry, the early fights as well. And now with the second dragon, this is a green light composition for Weibo. They are online.
All systems go. Lady the Ruin King in, upgraded Berserk Greaves. This Kalista's going to be a problem. Xiao Hu now potentially going to try and catch out Hung here, who does get over the wall. Will be able to potentially battle down towards Kanavi. Gets the quickness down initially. Needs to find a hand out, but gets cease and desisted. Can't get in range, as it's not the Xayah, so the extended range not there.
Kill onto the Rakan as he goes a little too far. Hung having a harder game of it this time. Good smite from Kanavi. 3 seconds back to make it, but there's a great Renata all over the wall.
Oh boy, I don't think it's going to matter unless the core of the pack is good. Tien gets bailed out briefly, but it's a reset. Light doesn't get jumped up because Xiao Hu interrupts it with the charm. There's nowhere really, I think, for Kanavi to go. We'll get a little damage down onto the Ari. Looking for some Darkened Daggers. Can't eviscerate forwards, and they do eventually bring that one down. Bot side Cream gets jumped on by Breathe, but is clearing that way.
W, a Xayah with ults, and then also the Galio ult too. Xiao does have ult, does have flash. Can he get out safely?
Still got another charge up with mid lane, looking at Light. Gets a Redemption, jumps on top of him. That's really good value. Redemption heal. He should surely go down. Bailout! Bailout! It's enough! The company survived with the influx of cash.
The bank of crisp. A couple of kills. They'll lose the turret in mid lane. Cream's going to get forced out of top lane as well. He's in danger.
Gets his Justice Punch interrupted. The Orb of
LPL
Deception.
finals and the regional qualifiers after. And the same conversations came around Weibo because they were just the would they, won't they. Dragon will be taken. That will be Cloud Soul point. And look, any soul for Weibo is an important one. Actually, the Cloud Soul is really naturally trying to walk away from plays.
The consistent DPS is just way too high, and the healing at this point, you've got enough sustain to not be threatened by burst.
Herald used on the bot lane outer turret because the other outer turrets are gone. Where's that charge going? Is that going to... okay, the rest of the team is coming in. This should be a safe charge. I did wonder whether there would be a knock-up ready away from the time, but there's no Galio in range. Put the charge into the bot lane. In a turret, remove some big cooldowns out of Weibo in the next minute. If they force that out there, maybe they can take a fight. W's not bad from Kanavi.
Need it. Jackie also needs to reset and try and turn that zeal into something that is not a zeal. In they go on the other side, though. Tien jumped on. Wait, that's a dead Kanavi. Good chunk up back as Tien has to flash away. Xiao Hu also low. On the other wide, Breathe is keeping Jackie and Hung busy. They try to go in. They do get the knockup. That's an important kill. Bailout is not going to be needed there at the moment. As the hostile takeover came on forward, Breathe flashes on forward and roars. Slayer he is, and they'll lose Hung as well. It's a 2-for-1. Jungler for jungler, but Hung is also yet. All upgrades coming in for Jackie Love. He's just got an upgraded Essence Reaver.
Yeah, Weibo, I guess they feel like they want to take the Atacon a bit more. Again,
oh dear.
Xiao Hu on the flank. Ornn gets chunked out. Surprising focus from Xiao Hu. 369 taking more damage than I thought he would there, actually.
Fair amount. They get the knock on the Breathe, but again, he just doesn't take damage right now. Oh, goodbye, 369 tries to flash, still gets knocked up. In comes the onslaught and the hostile takeover. We'll make sure that Jackie has to ult, gets the feathers in the choke point. Gonna continue trying to hunt for some more, but all the while Jackie's going to 1v3. The damage is surely gone. There's a bailout for Light, and he gets to reset.
The damage is not there for top Esports. as Weibo flip them under the table. They're on top now. Hung, their old support, will hit the deck with them. And Weibo mount themselves a good game 3. Not to be completely locked out in this series. 9,000 gold ahead, about to get themselves a Cloud Soul, and indeed they get it there. A flash over the wall, a charm from Xiaohu. Kanavi will join his brethren and the rest of the pack in the sepia screen. Weibo crushing through this game. They're yet to lose a fight.
It's been very one-sided, hasn't it? Early lane priority, that skirmish that got
lacking damage. The answer is you don't. The bailout always makes it so much of an issue. Medjai is now built up for Xiaohu. Go on, my son. Fight in the enemy jungle.
Again, jumps on to Navi, who will call the pack briefly, but unfortunately they're immediately impounded straight back to the city's care.
I'm just saying, I would have left them alive so Ari could come in and get the Medjai stacks. These small optimizations, you can work on this stuff, folks. You call it ego, I call it efficient gameplay. Tian might just walk into 369. Close the other way around. Ari pushing out top side of the map, teleporting in. Toppies was having to defend now, a member down. This game is so unplayable. And Weibo, when you believe in them least, that's when they strike the hardest.
Onto the turret they go. It is being smacked down. Jackie does negative damage to Breeze and cannot break the shield.
I mean, they don't have any pen. They have 0 pen on their team besides a Black Cleaver on the person who is dead. Dog dead.
Dog days are over.
Dog days, well, I mean, they've started again just now, but I'm not sure they'll last that much more. I have to schedule in another day for them.
They draft it when their backs are against the wall. Now their backs are a little bit further away from it. It's not done yet. All but 11,000 gold in the lead. Teleport's coming on in. Weibo swarming top Esports red side jungle. Where all of that vision. Hung burns the ghost. He's just so unlucky.
Oh, the charm lands, and that's a hostile takeover. It's going to force the Orn to start smacking his own support. Galio is dead. Into the enemy base they go. They kill off Kanavi. Jackie in a 1v2. Trying to throw out the feathers. A flash over them. Ensures another kill. And Ari gets a few more stacks for the Medjai's up to 24. Weibo crush through game 3, not to be completely wiped here. Top Esports destroyed them in the first 2 games, despite Weibo having a good early game looking here or there. Weibo, reminder, they just took down Aeon's Legend, our defending champions. Top Esports, they're our first seed coming out of regular season. Did we believe in Weibo? No.
Aaron, it's about as dominant a game as you could ask for. Nearly a death cap for the Ari.
Yeah.
But a tier 2 between them and another inhibitor turret.
The hardest thing is actually picking an MVP for this game. You know? Is it Crisp for his clutch bailouts? Is it Light for his crazy micro on the Kalista? Yes, who's set up for his team. To catch in the mid lane, there's a GA on the Vi, though. That's not necessarily the easiest person to go towards.
Oh, my days. The Orb of Deception is anything but deceptive. That was very blunt indeed. In goes Light with the rest of the team. The knock-up set up Kalista to move to 15 kills deep. They need 1,000 more gold somewhere on the line to make sure they are at that decisive, destructive statement of a 20,000 gold lead. They are finally over it. Weibo Gaming do not go quietly into the night. And with a draft we had questions of, we raised eyebrows of, they've gone up our forehead for another reason, because hot damn did they deliver. Weibo go down 0-2, all hope is lost, and they win a game